The following is a presentation of Studio Audrain, powered by the Mexico Ledger.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome into the Mexico Ledger Saturday morning sports show live from Slumberland. I'm your host, Matt Pilger, and we're just going to get right into it this morning. As a matter of fact, from Van Far High School, the senior, Pacey Reading here again this morning, and thanks for coming out.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, pretty exciting news here recently. I believe it was last week you signed, and you're going to further your basketball playing career. Just tell everybody a little bit about the college you chose.
I felt like HLG was probably the best bet for me. I knew the coach really well. I just felt like the drive was going to be nice. The campus is really pretty. I went on a visit there. I just enjoyed everything about it. I felt like this is going to be the best fit for me, and I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm going to continue to enjoy it these 4 years.
Absolutely. And we're talking about Hannibal LaGrange. As a matter of fact, I think you said you knew your coach pretty well because he coached you in AAU. Talk a little bit about your coach and kind of his style, if you will.
Obviously, it helps, when you coach me, I kind of know what he likes to do, what he kind of expects. Obviously, he's a college coach. He's going to expect the best, minor mistakes. But I just enjoyed the way he did things, the way he saw the game, the way he approached it. It kind of inspired me to go, okay, this is what I need to do. This is what I need to work on. And he helped me a lot and kind of guided me to where I need to be.
Your dad also went to Hannibal LaGrange, as I understand it, played there. Did he kind of talk to you a little bit about Hannibal LaGrange and maybe make your decision, help you out with your decision?
Yeah, he told me what the college was all about. He, what to expect, what it's like, and kind of what he kind of told me kind of inspired me to be like, oh, this is probably a good fit for me. And he told me I would enjoy it. I think I'm going to enjoy it. He enjoyed his 4 years there, and I'm hoping to do the same.
Yeah, well, let's go back to high school basketball. Your senior season this year, you ended up your career with 1,739 points. Kind of put a wrap on your playing career in high school and kind of what that meant to you.
It meant a lot. Obviously, that didn't just happen to me stepping on the court and, being able to score like that. It took a lot of time outside of basketball season, a lot of shots being put up, playing basketball, 12 months out of the year that's why that was accomplished. That's why that was done. So I was definitely proud of my senior year and the way things went, and I'm excited for what's going to happen next.
Well, looking forward to college, what part of your game do you kind of think will translate right away, and what do you know that you'll need to adjust to at the next level? I
would say definitely shooting. That's going to be a big thing. Get 3 points. Obviously, you've seen college ball, live or die by the three. So I think I'm going to be fit into that a lot better. Getting to the rim, obviously, going to have to work on that a lot. I'm not going to be the biggest kid on the floor. Not going to be the quickest or strongest, but getting the three-point shot and get to the rim, getting a couple of those a night.
Who are some of your role models in basketball, if you will, college or pro, or do you watch a lot of it?
College, I'd say, really, I don't know if it'd be a certain player. I just like watching the underdog teams on college March Madness for sure, just seeing those kids that are never in the spotlight and then they're put on the spotlight and they perform in the biggest moment. That kind of inspires me to show that you can come from a small town that's, that doesn't have a lot of hype around it and then perform at the biggest level in front of, Division I guys, and you see those upsets in March Madness. That kind of inspires me more than anything, more than just the player.
What's next for Van Far basketball as you see it right now? There will be a new head coach. Longtime coach retiring, much success there. Kind of talk a little bit about that, if you will.
Yeah, Coach Conaway leaving, what he started was a program that was kind of falling into, brought it back to light, winning a state title, getting back to the Final Four again the next year. He did a lot of great things. But for the basketball program coming next year, we lose a lot of seniors. I think we started 3 seniors this year. So those guys, they're going to have to be putting a lot of work in. There's potential there. Obviously, it's kind of a rebuild. Us seniors leaving was big because of that. But, there's some bright steps out there. I think, if they just put the work in, that they can be okay.
Do you make it a point to come back and watch those games next year when you're in college?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if it's around the area, I'll come and drive and support them.
All right. Well, we're definitely going to keep an eye on you in college, and we'd love to have you come back on and give us an update and see how things are going.
Sure.
All right, Mr. Pacey Reading, we appreciate you coming out this morning. He is from Van Far High School basketball senior Pacey Reading, getting ready to go to Hannibal LaGrange College. And we do want to thank our studio sponsor, of course, Slumberland Furniture of Mexico. 0%, 36 months. Come check out that deal for sure. Lots of other great deals. You can check out Logan and Andy here at Slumberland Furniture. And our other sponsors include Arthur Center Community Health, the Weber Family of Pharmacies, United Credit Union, Mexico School District, the Community R6 School District, and the Van Far School District. And as a matter of fact, we're going to bring on from the Community R6 School District a couple of high school golfers joining the show this morning, junior Grace Welch and also sophomore Katelyn Lay. And thanks for making it out here this morning.
You're welcome.
Glad to have you all here. We're going to start off with you, Grace. Kind of, girls golf doesn't always get the spotlight that it deserves. Kind of flies under the radar. What's it like being a part of the program at Community R6, especially with a smaller group of girls out, golfing?
It's fun. We have a lot of fun with our team. It's definitely different because we have to play on the boys' team because we don't have a full girls' team, but it's a very good experience, and I'm glad I decided to join.
Katelyn, for folks who might not know, what's a typical practice kind of look like or a match day look like for you?
So as for practice, we usually go out on the driving range, hit a bucket of balls. Then some of us will go over to the putting green and we'll just start kind of filing onto the course. We usually play about 2 to 3 holes per practice. And then kind of just talk to Curtis about how it went. As for match days, a lot of the ones the girls get to go to are at Monroe City. Because, they usually take about top 10 or top 5. So, yeah, we usually do 9 holes, and then we play with 2 or 3 other golfers from other schools, and, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of tell us a little bit about your game. What are you most confident about in your game right now?
Definitely driving. It's the easiest thing, I would say.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about for you?
Probably putting.
Putting.
Yeah.
All right. Now, where do you think you need the most work at? Let's take that question, if you will.
Probably putting.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And for
I'm
you?
a little.
Probably chipping, yeah.
Chipping?
Yeah.
Putting, you were going to expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, I usually just hit the ball way too hard, or I hit the green and it just doesn't go anywhere, so, yeah.
So talk to us about how you got interested in golf. Who was
Katelyn, yeah.
Katelyn was
Yeah.
your influence?
Yeah,
Okay.
and Bob. I love Bob. I've had him as a coach for years, and he told me that it would be a good experience. It would grow our girls' team and to try to get some other girls to play, so I decided to play. And, yeah, I think I'll have fun for these 2 years.
Katelyn, what about your biggest influence?
So my dad has always golfed my whole life. My grandma golfed when she was younger, and they were both, pretty decent. And Bob Curtis was definitely, he made it sound like a really good deal.
He's a
and-
recruiter, isn't he?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, 100%. And, just after kind of like getting my stuff, I was like, yeah, this is definitely something I'm interested in and want to do.
Where would you like your scores to be at the end of the season? Do you guys have any goals there?
Not doubling par every year.
Oh,
Yeah. Getting below a 50, definitely.
Yeah,
all right.
same.
Any interest in watching the Masters? That's going on.
We're actually keeping up with it as a
Yeah.
team right now.
Are you?
We can't really watch it because, school and everything.
Oh.
But, yeah, we're staying caught up with it as a team.
It's
Yeah, we gotta-
educational. And you tell the teachers to put that on in the classroom.
Yeah.
Very nice. Listen, I appreciate you all coming out here
Yeah,
this
thanks
morning.
for having
When's the
us.
next match coming up?
This Monday.
All right.
It's in Palmyra.
All right, everybody go check them out. Palmyra this Monday. Best of luck on the rest of the season.
Thank
you
you
all
so
so
much.
much.
Thank you for having us.
From Community R6 High School Lady Golfers, junior Grace Welch, and also sophomore Katelyn Lay here, as we thank our studio sponsor once again, Slumberland Furniture of Mexico. Been telling you about this deal, 0% for 36 months. You'll have to come and check it out. Lots of nice things out here at Slumberland. Also, other other sponsors include Arthur Center Community Health, Weber Family of Pharmacies, the United Credit Union of Mexico, the Mexico School District, Community R6 School District, and also the Van Far School District. As we get set to bring on our next set of guests here fresh off of a home meet, as a matter of fact. Mexico High School boys tennis head coach Tony Senor, also Brixton, Goerne, and Skylar Shaw. They're both seniors. And good morning, guys.
Morning. Good morning.
Well, Coach, let's just start off. 4-4 in duels so far this year, and just placed third out of 8 teams on Friday's tournament, I believe. Where do you assess your team at right now?
This is probably one of the best teams overall that I've coached in the past 5 or 6 seasons. And we've had some really good players over the years, really good number ones. But as a team, we're starting to grow. We're starting to grow from the bottom all the way up to the top. So we are, and they're all competitors, too.
Very nice. Brixton, you took number 1, I believe, at the tournament yesterday on the home court. How satisfying was that to perform like that there?
I was very happy with my performance. I was coming into it. I was thinking about it all week. It was one of the things I was thinking about a lot. And I couldn't really sleep until it happened. And then that day I was just up for a while thinking about it. And once I got playing, I felt right. And I was like, okay, let's go and get this now.
Very nice. What about you, Skylar? A little bit of anxiousness playing at home in front of your fans, if you will. You finished number 2 in that tournament field. Talk to us about yesterday, if you will.
Yeah, I was really nervous, especially after the first match because it didn't go so hot. But I just kind of had to pull it together, gain my confidence, and just trust in my abilities and the Lord.
Yeah, absolutely. 17 kids out for Mexico tennis, is that right?
19.
19, all right. 2 more have come out. Talk to us about that large number of kids and how tennis seems to be growing in Mexico.
So the biggest factor is talking to the boys to get their friends to come out and try to play. A lot of them don't even know we have a tennis team because the courts aren't on campus. Oh, wait. Yes, they are now. We have brand new tennis courts that we should get to play on this season. But the big thing is just like, hey, come out and try, put a racket in your hand and play. There are challenges with having a larger team, though, with practice. And then also if you play another team that is a little bit smaller, getting them, actual court time.
Yeah, no doubt. Brixton All-District last season, clearly a leader on this team. What have you focused on improving this year as a senior?
This year I worked a lot over the winter on my serve and my second serve, and just a lot on the ground strokes. Volleying, stuff like that. I mean, slamming, I was always kind of good at slamming, but I got it, honed in a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just shots like that, working on my consistency, really.
Very nice. Skylar, you have teamed with Brixton, and you play singles as well. But I think you've had some different partners as well. How do you adapt to different partners in tennis, if you will?
Yeah, well, Brixton's obviously probably one of the best I've had. But I just had to learn different games. Like, people play differently depending on who you work with. So got to learn their strong suits and what they're good at, and then adapt from there, I would say.
Yeah. Coach, of course, we've talked about hosting the varsity tournament on Friday. Kind of what does that say with the multiple Bulldogs being on the platform yesterday about your program?
So we brought in Fulton, Moberly, also St. Charles West, and Potosi of all teams. But being able to host multiple tournaments in a season, it kind of, and putting them in different situations helps you build towards districts. And Brixton had a huge win over Fulton yesterday, which is obviously big in the MCMC, but in the district standings as well. So
did you say you beat Fulton?
Yes. So Brixton is 11-1 on the season. I don't even know if he knows that.
Right.
And the only loss he has right now is to Fulton, and then we beat Fulton yesterday.
Beat Fulton. Okay, we'll say that one more time. State obviously has got to be the goal. Brixton, talk to us a little bit about this season and what you would like to accomplish.
I mean, it's my last year as a high schooler, and I graduate on to bigger and better things. I just want to go out, not with like a fizzle or anything, with some sort of bang. Go out doing something, and I would be more than satisfied to go to state for tennis. That's the goal for this year.
No doubt. Skylar, talk to us about some of your goals. Being a senior, is state that ultimate goal?
I mean, that's the big goal, yeah. But, I mean, either way, I'm probably going to go with them, watch it. But I'd say to at least do well at districts. At least win 2 or 3 matches at districts, I would say.
What are your goals for this team, Coach?
So I would like to have a winning record this season. Right now we're 4-4, so 500. I would love to get some all conference honors with this being our last MCMC boys tennis tournament, and then I would like to bring home a trophy for districts. And even though we're kind of in the middle, I think we could win districts. And then I also would really want to go back to state in Springfield again for a fourth time in a row. So
Absolutely. Well, whenever you get those trophies, bring them back here. We'll have the celebration on the show, and we want to wish you guys the best of luck on the rest of the season. Looking forward to those new tennis courts soon.
me too.
All right. Thank you guys
Matt.
so
Thank
much. Mexico High School boys tennis head coach Tony Senor, Brixton, Goerne, and Skylar Shaw here with us this morning as we thank our studio sponsor once again, Slumberland Furniture of Mexico. And they will be open today, and you can check out all of their deals. I see some 50% off signs around here. Also, as we've mentioned, 0%, 36 months. It doesn't get better than that. Come out and see Logan and Andy here. Other sponsors of the show, Arthur Center Community Health, the Weber Family of Pharmacies, United Credit Union of Mexico, of course, the Mexico School District, the Community R6 School District, and the Vanfar School District. As we bring on our next guest here, we've been talking about one signing, but this morning in basketball, but another signing took place yesterday in Mexico as we welcome in Mexico High School senior Wyler Broeker, and thanks for coming out, man.
Thank you for having me.
Well, let's just tell everybody the big news. I think they know because you were blowing up social media yesterday. Where have you decided to play college football at?
I've decided to commit to Monmouth, Illinois.
Monmouth, Illinois. All right. What stood out about that program and kind of made it feel right for you?
I was originally committed to somewhere else, but I've been talking with Monmouth for a long time, and it's just something about the community and the coaches there that really just makes it feel like that's a great spot for me to be. They have everything about them is wonderful. They have a great players, great coaches, great community. It's all just perfect.
And how far is Monmouth from Mexico?
It's about 2.5 hours.
So it's not bad. You can still come back and visit when you want to, but a little bit of distance from get out on your own. How exciting is it to know that your football journey doesn't end here, and what are you most looking forward to playing at the next level?
It's really exciting that I get to make it to the next level because a lot of people don't get this chance, and I luckily got it. And I think I'm mostly looking forward to playing defense in college and just getting back on the field, getting the cleats on, getting out there with the new players, and just experiencing all that.
Well, I didn't know this, but our producer, Jeremy Jacobs, said that Mexico's defense this year, just over 26 points per game, and that was the best mark in the past 4 years. Of course, you're a huge part of that defense. What do you think this defense did differently this year to reach that level?
I think definitely it took a lot of preparing and knowing where you're supposed to be at on the field. I think Travis Simmons does a great job of being a defensive coordinator, and a lot of us were seniors this year, and that helped. I think we just went out there and executed very well.
No doubt. Leighton Hilderman, another senior. We tried to get him to come out, but he doesn't like to talk on camera.
Yeah.
We understand that, but how did that chemistry help anchor the defense week to week?
Me and Leighton definitely. I like to think of it as we're the same guy. We like the same things, we like to do the same stuff, and we both like to hit. And I think he's a great player. If he wanted to play football, he could, but he's a welder, and I think me and him just work together, and it works out just fine.
Yeah. Well, kind of whenever you look back at wearing that Mexico Bulldogs football jersey, what are you going to be most proud of as a Bulldog?
It's a hard question. There's a lot about Mexico that I've loved, and I think it's just the pride of wearing the jersey and going through the Bulldog on Fridays. I think that's just amazing.
And you'll come back as much as you can and kind of support the team, I would imagine.
Yep.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to your journey in college and appreciate you getting up out here, and we'll stay in contact with you.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
All right. Mr. Wyler Broeker headed to Monmouth College, as a matter of fact, to play football from Mexico High School football. As we thank our studio sponsor once again, Slumberland Furniture of Mexico. this show doesn't happen without their sponsorship, and we certainly appreciate that every single week. Also, other sponsors who make it happen, Arthur Center Community Health, United Credit Union of Mexico, the Mexico School District, the Community R6 School District, and of course, the Vanfar School District. And, I put up a post this morning that we have a couple of our favorite moms coming out, and here they come, as a matter of fact, from the Mexico Bulldog Sports Boosters, Amy Miller. Fisher. I keep wanting to call her Amy Miller. We graduated together.
I was Amy Miller for a long time.
She was. And also Christina Unger, and thanks for coming out this morning.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Well, something is coming around again, and it is going to be the Sports Booster Dinner Auction, as a matter of fact. Let's just take it there. When is it going to be? Tell us a little bit about that, Amy.
Okay, Matt. We've been doing this for many years. In fact, we were trying to remember how many. We were thinking about over 20.
Wow.
So it's coming up on Saturday, May 2nd. We'll start it with a social at 6 p.m., and then it'll be followed with dinner at 7 p.m. And we're serving our famous ribeye steaks. And then another option will be the smoked pork chops.
Yeah.
So, it's coming up. So you can get your tickets online. You can go to our Booster Club Facebook page, and there's a link there. And then we also have a QR code floating around, so you can click on that, and it takes you right to the ticket page.
All right, super exciting. Christina, tell us a little bit about maybe some of the auction items that have been donated so far. I know it's still a little bit early.
It's all, but the big things are very exciting. We've got one of the exciting things for this year is they're replacing the Gary Filbert floor, and we've got big parts of the floor are going to be up for auction. So you got to come out and
Schaefer
see
promised me some of
what
that.
part of the floor is going to be there. You got to come by it.
That's
Maybe
right.
that's what he said.
That's right.
And then all of the sports teams and the coaches will come together and put a basket in. So they're usually themed to their sport. And then the seniors of that team, a lot of times will create a special piece with the senior names for it. Because the senior moms like to fight. I have a senior. And for the golf team, we're doing a frame with a club. And then each of the seniors are going to sign a golf ball. And it'll be on a Bulldog themed frame piece. And I know basketball last year did a signed basketball and a picture of the team, and it always goes super big too. Yeah.
I'm not crying, you're crying. This all is wrapping up senior season, but tell us a little bit about the Booster Club and where this money goes. I mean, it's probably one of the biggest fundraisers around.
Yeah, all throughout the year, the way we make money is through the membership drive that we have in the fall at one of our home football games, and that's a big one. And then all throughout the year, we sell through the concession stands for basketball, baseball, and softball. And then, yes, our biggest amount of money that comes in is through this booster dinner auction. I don't know what we brought in last year. Was it over 30,000, wasn't it? It's always huge for us. The thing that we are most excited about, we bring in money all year, and if a coach has a request, they bring it to us, and then we vote on it, and then we buy things for all these teams, like uniforms, pitching machines. We've put in money to buy scoreboards, but the biggest thing, we will give out over $25,000 next month to graduating seniors in scholarships.
Yeah.
So we're really proud of that.
Yeah.
That's very huge. Once again, Christina, go over those dates with us whenever this is going to be happening and where people can get that ticket.
Yes, May 2nd. Go to the Mexico Bulldog Booster Facebook page, or there's a QR code floating around. Maybe we can throw it out there too. And it takes you right. You pick which meal you want to get on that. And tables will be reserved seating. So if you want reserved seatings, get your crew of, is it 10? Eight per table. So reserve a table, and then you've got your seat with all the people you're coming with. And
if you reserve a table, you'll get 8 tickets, and then they'll do a sponsor acknowledgement in our program, and then they'll do a shout out also on our Facebook page.
Will Tony Robertson roast people on request?
Oh, yes,
Maybe?
he absolutely will.
Okay, yes, he will.
He absolutely will.
Very
We love
nice.
Tony.
All right, well, that is outstanding. We're excited about this. We appreciate you guys coming out. Baseball is going on today. I know that. They're at the Eugene tournament, a win yesterday for the baseball folks. A lot of moms are out there supporting that, and listen, we appreciate you guys coming out.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Hope
All
to
right.
see you guys soon.
Hope to be out there at the dinner auction. As a matter of fact, Mexico Bulldog Sports Boosters moms Amy Fisher, if I can get that out, and Christina Unger here this morning. And We do want to thank our studio sponsor once again, Slumberland Furniture of Mexico. Other sponsors, the Arthur Center Community Health, Weber Family of Pharmacies, United Credit Union of Mexico, the Mexico School District Community R6 School District, and of course the Van Far School District. As we told you, Mexico winning yesterday at the Eugene tournament, picked up a 4-3 win in the opener on Friday. They're back at it again today against host team Eugene, and they'll play another game later on this afternoon. Also, Community R6 played Van Far on Thursday, and Trojans coming out with a 15-11 victory. That was a lot of offense in that game. Of course, you can read that article in the Mexico Ledger. Jeremy Jacob has written that. He's our producer, and we want to thank him, and we want to thank you for watching another edition of the Mexico Ledger Saturday Morning Sports Show live from Slumberland.